All right, let's read a little bit more of Junie B., first grader Dumb Bunny, Chapter 5, The Jelly Bean Game. Lucille's daddy clapped his loud hands together. Boys and girls, please find a seat at one of the picnic tables. Lunch will be served shortly, he called. I waited to see where Sheldon was going to sit. May waited too. Because both of us had to keep track of that guy, of course. Only too bad for me, because as soon as Sheldon picked a table, Lucille sat down next to him, and vroom, May slid in on the other side. And I got shut out. Wait, hold it, no fair, I said. Then I quick tried to squeeze myself between May and Sheldon, but May would not budge herself. I did a grrr face at her. May hissed like a snake. I stood there very puzzled. I do not actually have a comeback for a hiss. Finally, I went to the other side of the table and I sat down across from them. That dumb May, I grumped to just myself. She keeps getting one step ahead of me today. Plus Sheldon is one step ahead of me too. I looked across the table. Lucille was whispering to Sheldon, very secret. May leaned her head over, and she listened through Sheldon's other ear. Whispers can come right through Sheldon's head, apparently. I put my chin in his hands. I don't stand a chance in this stupid egg hunt, I said to her. He gave me a little pat. Sometimes a little pat is all a friend can do. And only guess what? Just then something very nice happened, and it's called Lucille's Nana walked over to where I was sitting, and she sat in a chair at the end of my table. I jumped up real thrilled. Nana, look, it's me. It's Junie B. Jones, and you are sitting right exactly next to me, I shouted. The Nana glanced her eyes at Lucille's mother and daddy. Yes, I know, dear. I lost the coin toss, she said, kind of annoyed. I sat back down and tickled her arm. This reminds me of when we ate dinner together last year, I said. That was very fun, except I accidentally broke your crystal glass. Remember that, Nana, huh? Do you? The Nana nodded. Oh, yes, I remember, she said. I thought back. Plus, I accidentally busted your feather pillow. And if I'm not mistaken, I spilled beanie weenies on your expensive linen tablecloth, I said. The Nana looked at me. You're not mistaken, she said. She said back. I smiled and patted her hand. Good times, I said real soft. May heard me talking. Lucille and I are going to have good times too, right, Lucille? When I come to swim in your pool, that will really be good times, she said. Sheldon looked at her and grinned. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched, May, he said. The Nana did a little chuckle. I think you mean hatched, dear. It's don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Not hashed, she said. Sheldon raised his eyebrows. Really? Are you sure? Because our house, my Aunt Bunny brings chicken hash for dinner every Sunday, he said. Chicken hash is her specialty. Aunt Bunny was the chef in prison, he said. The Nana's face went funny. She lowered her head to the table and she rested her cheek on her napkin. I leaned my face down next to her. Speaking of bunnies, Lucille said the Easter Bunny would be here today, only I haven't actually seen him yet. And so, where is he anyway, Nana, I asked. Lucille did a huff at me. Nosy Junie B. Jones, why do you have to ask that question, she said. My Nana does not want to talk about that. Do you, Nana? You made a teensy little mistake about the bunny, and you don't want anyone to know about how you almost ruined the party. The Nana did a groan. Lucille kept on talking. My Nana was in charge of hiring the Easter Bunny, only instead of hiring the real Easter Bunny, she hired a cheap fake Easter Bunny. Right, Nana? The Nana didn't reply. Lucille went on. The fake bunny came to our house to get his pay yesterday, only his fur was real matty and the top of his ear was chewed off. But he told my Nana that he freshened up nicely, and so Nana gave him cash money in advance, and then he hopped out the front door and he never came back. The Nana raised her head. Thank you, Lucille, she said. Thank you for sharing that with everyone. I'll finish this chapter tomorrow.